purchase lots.
Looking in one direction, you could be forgiven for thinking it's just another quiet day at Oulton Broad, part of the Norfolk Broads in the extreme north of Suffolk. But if you've got your ears switched on and your eyes open, you'll soon realise that it's anything but. This is the first leg of Britain's national championships, where monohull speedboats and racing hydroplanes and catamarans come together to sort out just who are going to be the top racers. And don't think that these boats, rocketing around the oval course at anything up to around 40 miles an hour, are driven by hairy racing geezers. This is junior racing, where the youngest driver is a 9-year-old girl and the oldest driver can't be more than 16. Does this look like tough competition? It's only a practice session, in fact. Real racing is a lot closer. Fancy something a bit tougher? These are Osy Racing hydroplanes, driven by amazingly small 400cc 33 horsepower engines, but on the water they can do up to 70 miles an hour. Before you ask why they start them in this odd way, it's because they don't have anything so refined as a neutral setting. You start the engine, you go. They're noisy, dramatic, exciting, and if you're determined to race, you can get an older one for around 1,500 quid complete. We'll give you the contact details for Britain's handful of racing clubs before the end of the programme. Let's take a step up from the OSYs. These are Formula 4 or S850 catamarans, and here's leading contender Scott Curtis.
The class is Formula 4 with have a Yamaha 70 horsepower engine.
Right.
Sort of doing about 85 miles an hour.
That's quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
And do you drive that sitting or laying down?
Sitting.
Sitting?
Yeah.
So it's real comfort then?
No, I've got no seat in there at all. Just sit on the bare hull.
Right. Are you strapped in or what?
Yeah, strapped in with a lid over as well.
Right. And how long have you been doing this?
I started in the smaller junior class when I was 9, so I've been doing it for 16 years now.
Here's a taster of what gets Scott's adrenaline pumping. It's the start of the weekend's first race for his class. You'll notice that all these races start with a dead engine. One thing that's paramount in this kind of high-speed racing is safety for all concerned. That's one of the safety boats now heading out towards an accident at the other end of the course, where two boats tried to take the same line around the buoy, with predictable results. As long as the drivers are okay, the boats recovered and debris cleared up, there's a restart in shortened form with less laps, and with less boats to compete too, giving those remaining a better chance. We caught up with Scott Curtis again after his last race, on Bank Holiday Monday. While his boat was being weighed and inspected, he told us about his racing weekend and what he's going to do to win better places.
Well, not as good as last year, unfortunately. I won later last year, so...
How do you feel about it?
Well, it's nice to have a comparison to where everyone else is, so I've got some more things to do before the World Championship as well, so I know what to do now, so...
Do you know what you're going to do next?
Yeah. Play a boat with some propellers, so see what happens.
We'll be back with more from this terrific family weekend after the break.